Hello, my run, read, and rockers. It's been quite a different season of Run, Read, and Rock, but I wanted to share with you about my admiration and inspiration that you've given me as I see pictures and your postings about how you are completing your Run, Read, and Rock at home. And I wanted to review some of our strategies. And then I wanted to provide an opportunity, if your families feel comfortable, in emailing me your address so I can send you your tokens that you worked hard to earn, all your rewards, so you can add those to your lanyards that you received. And that will be accompanied with a certificate of completion for your virtual learning. And so I'd like to review some of the strategies we've used over this time as we are involved with our distance learning. So I'm presenting. Okay, when I read, I can ask questions. So we started with that earlier in March, and we're asking ourselves always as readers, what is the author telling me? And we can remember that by using the PIE acronym. Is the author trying to persuade me, like convince me into believing something? Is the author giving me information? Is the author trying to entertain, just have fun, make the story very interesting and compelling? After that time, we highlighted the strategy. When I read, I can keep a steady pace. Run, Read, and Rock is built upon building your endurance in both reading and running. And as you read, you can keep a steady pace by using expression, pausing at punctuation marks, and of course, showing that strong fluency. Making your voice travel up and down like a roller coaster makes reading more fun and engaging. And you actually will remember your reading when you keep a good steady pace. Also, we highlighted the goal of setting a goal as you read. Sometimes when I sit down with a book, I think to myself, wow, if I could complete this chapter or maybe 2 chapters today. I also like to keep a notebook if I come across an interesting idea or word. I like to note that and annotate it in a notebook. And then we can also retell important details and talk about your book. Just having book talks, telling someone about your book. Better yet, finding someone who is reading the same book, and you can have a book club literature discussion around that book. Also, we are always highlighting when we read, you can show purpose, endurance, and perseverance. I often say show your pep. So as you're rocking your character, you're always thinking of your purpose. Like, okay, what is my reason behind this? When I'm reading, what's my reason? When I'm running, what's my purpose? E is to build that endurance, to never give up, keep going. And that leads into perseverance. Sometimes there are hills in life and obstacles, but if you keep pushing yourself, usually there's a downhill at the end. So sometimes there are uphills, but you want to look forward to those downhills, and they will come. And that's when it becomes fun. So I was able to give to each of my participants a Run, Read, and Rock journal. And each page looked like this. And I know I didn't quite have the technology a few weeks ago to show you close up how you would track and record your run each day, your read, and your rock. And I actually kept my own notebook, and we would record our date, the amount of time, and if we were in person each time, we would have 15 minutes for each day. So if you can accomplish this in a week, like 1 day a week, that was awesome. If you did more than that, beautiful. And then our unit and numbers, maybe you counted your lap, your pages, your actions, your kind actions for others. Always noting how you're feeling. For excellent, like a scale 3, mostly fine, 2, okay, and 1, not so well. And then I have this field here for you to include any notes, reflections, or steps. Like I wrote, when I would read these, I read the title of the book. Or when I ran, I said I ran around my neighborhood. Or when I rocked my character, when I wrote cards to my grandfather to say hello, I would write that here. Okay, so you are welcome at this time to talk to your families. This has all been included in our Run, Read, and Rock private Facebook group. But if you feel comfortable in sending your address so I can place what you earned in the mail and send them right to you, or if you'd rather wait for next school year when our schools hopefully will open up and I can deliver it to you, that's completely up to you. But I like to award you for all of your amazing work. And I always tell my kids, you can continue to use your notebook and you can always stay in touch with me. I would love to hear what you've accomplished, and keep going, keep dreaming, keep showing that pep. So thank you so much for participating in maybe not the quite of the form that we originally had, but being energetic and enthusiastic with your Run, Read, and Rock. So hopefully next year we can rejoin together as a whole community. But I'm very proud that we were able to use the online forum as a community as well. I also wanted to state that our Warminster Rotary provided funding for t-shirts, so I'd like to thank them for supporting this after-school program, and they were able to help us with covering the cost of the tote bags, the books, and they were very gracious in that and all the supplies for this school year. So thank you so much, and I hope you keep persevering, showing your purpose, and showing your endurance. Have a great day.